Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. And shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, I was doing some checkup because somebody asked me about how old the world was. Now, I can't 100% accurately count it, but I can give you a hint. And I make this video just to show you that the world is not older than all these billions and millions of years that Esau is saying that it is, right? So I did some checking, and I found this here. I think it was here. Some guy made something, I don't know. He said 6 evidence of a young Earth, right? Geological, Robin, radiocarbon and diamonds, and recession of the moon, Earth, decaying magnetic field. And this one, fourth evidence, which I like, is I did a video about it, by the way. Evidence for biology. Biology. Yeah, biology. Yeah. Dinosaur soft tissue. In recent years, there have been many findings of wondrously preserved biological materials in supposedly ancient rock layers of fossils. One such discovery that has left evolutionists scrambling is a fossilized Tyrannosaurus rex femur with flexible connective tissue, branching blood vessels, and even intact cells. According to evolutionists, these dinosaur tissue are more than 65 million years old, but laboratorium study have shown that there is no known way, and likely none possible, for biological material to last more than thousands of years. Could it be that evolution are completely wrong? Yes. And wrong about how recently discovery these dinosaurs live? Of course they are. To learn more, see Auschwitz discovery scramble continues. We recommend the article "Fossilized Biomaterial Must Be Young" by Brian. This guy, Brian Thomas of ICR. But I wanted to get into this because I got something. Because even they say that the world is like 6,000 years old. Some of them, right? Some of these so-called Edomites. But I'm gonna go into the scriptures where it says Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. And on the 7th day, the Most High God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made. And okay, those are 7 days, right? Then you go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8, and it says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." Now, if this is 1,000 years, then that would mean 7,000 years, right? 6,000 to make the earth, and then 1,000 just to rest. And then I have this thing what I just found. Is this here? So I'm gonna blow it up. Oh, it says this here, right? Creation and flood time BC. Now I don't know how accurate this is, but the thing is, I was just trying to just break down that whole millions of years nonsense. It says Earth is 600 and Earth is 6,111, 6118 years old in 2010 AD. Flood 2452 BC. That's 1656 AC. Tower of Babylon 2275 BC. Jacob was born 2000 BC. Right, so let me just go over it. As you can see here, you can see the lifespan of from Adam unto Jacob. You can see the birth date from Adam unto Jacob, the death from Adam unto Jacob, and the sons. Huh? Son? Well, I don't know what this is. I think it's talking about their sons or something. I don't know. I do not know what this is. But anyway, Now, it says here that creation 41, I mean 4108 BC, right? So they say the Earth would be 6,011, I mean 6,118 years old in 2010, right? But we're now in 2014, so you can add 4 extra years on that. So Adam, Seth, Enos, Cain, Canaan, Mahalalel, Jared, Methuselah, Lamach, and then you have Enoch over here, went away, and over here you have Shem, Noah, wait a minute, Apraxat, I think it's Aphraxis, but anyway, Shalah, Ebner, I think it's Eber too here, Balak, Rui, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob was then around, where is it? Jacob was born around 2000, like 2000 BC, right? And Shem died around 19 and stuff like that. Look, I don't know how accurate this is, but I'm just saying the earth is like now you gotta add it up, right? You put that 7,000, which it take to make the world. Actually 6,000, but the seventh day they rested. The Most High rested, so it's like 7,000 plus what you got over here, plus this 16, 18, 1618, 600, 6,118. Where is it? Yeah, plus 4, right? So you would come out at about this 13,122. Right. My English counting skills is not that good. I gotta find the words to say it. So anyway, what did I wanna show you? So it's about around here, right? But then I have some few scriptures to back it up with also. So I'm gonna go into the scriptures, and the earth, because everything is in the scriptures, because even that the earth is round. Isaiah chapter 40 and 22, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens, as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. That's the Most High. The inhabitants of the earth are like grasshoppers, and he sitteth upon the circle of the earth. So we know the earth is round, right? But there's another scripture in the Apocrypha. Now this is some hard English, because I do know what it means, but the breakdown of it, it's really hard to explain. I don't know, but I'm gonna just give it a try. Now, if one of you brothers, of course the GMS brothers, because I don't take no advice from nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because you all know nothing. It's the the English speaking brothers. If I made a mistake, Salakia. But I would ask you if you could fill me in on this one, because I know it, but it's real hard English. Let me show you what I mean. Now it says, Second Ezra chapter 14 verse 10. For the world has lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old. Okay, that's easy. For the world is divided in 12 parts. Now these are the 12,000 years, right? And the 10th part of it are gone already. So that means 10,000 years have passed since the prophet Ezra wrote this. And half of the 10th part, and half of a 10th part, and there remaineth that which is after the half of the tenth part. So I think that's two, right? So 2,000 made two and a half. I think is supposed to be left over. Is supposed to still come, and this was like written like more than 2,000 years ago, right? Something like that. So it says, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people, because that's what the prophets is doing right now. The elders of GMS, they reproving the people. Comfort such as of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. And that's what we're doing. We comforting people with the scriptures, because I know I got comforted with the scriptures when I heard this word the first time, right? Let go from the mortal thoughts, all the weed smoking, all these whack ass things, whack ass things, trying to get down with somebody else's girl, cause she wet, and you trying to stick it to her, weakling stuff like that. Cast away the burdens of a man. Put off now the burdens of a man. What I was saying, the burdens of a man is like basically female, money, and yeah, that's it. House and food, of course. But I don't think this is talking about food. But anyway, the things that hinder a man, which is like females or something, or stupid weed smoking, trying to get, you know, trying to hang with the homies or something, with your friends or something, whatever. Put off now the weak nature. Yeah, that's that weakness. We got to put it off. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. That's the time that we're in right now, because we're in the 12,000 part. We're in the 12,000 year. We almost at the third day. Where was that scripture? Salakia. Damn, where was that scripture? Where it says here, the Lord Yahweh shall save us in the third day. It was somewhere with a 6. Chapter 6, verse 4, but I forgot which book. Was it? Oh man, I'm gonna forget that one. Wait. Whoa. Maybe this is it. It was chapters something with 6. I cannot believe that I can't find it. I think it was Ezekiel or Zechariah. Bear with me for a second. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna move on, because the brothers. I hope the brothers know what I'm talking about. I think it was. Hey, okay. Man, how can I forget this? Just had it the other day. I was talking about it too. He was teaching it. We was teaching about it. I think it's. What was it? Zechariah. So, Zechariah. Maybe it wasn't Zechariah. I think it was Zechariah 6 or something. No. Hosea 6, yeah, see? Damn. It was Hosea 6. Salakia about that. Salakia. See, I knew it was in chapter 6 somewhere. Man, I couldn't make a mistake like that. Salakia, man, I ate a lot of minutes. Anyway, Hosea chapter 6 verse 2, it says, "After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will rise us up, and we shall live in his sight." That's talking about the Lord Yahweh Shai, right? Wait, can I get it here? That's talking about the Lord Yahweh Shai, right? Now, and man, I can't believe I took that long to find that scripture. Hosea chapter 6 verse 1, "Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he had torn and he will heal us," because he most high beat the stuffings out of us. "He had smitten and he will bind us up. After 2 days he will revive us. In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight." That's what he's doing right now. Basically, he's raising us up. He's raising us up because those 2 days we was dead. That was approximately from the Roman time until now, like the ancient Romans. So 2,000 years ago, and the third day he's waking us up. Because we waking up, looking all over the world. You see Hebrew Israelites, brothers, they're waking up. Even the females of our nation, you know. And yeah, so that's it. It's about maybe, as I said, I'm not accurate on this because I found another site where it goes in a little bit different, just a little bit. Actually, I haven't even really checked it out, but I came across this. It says a timeline of ancient Egyptian history. It says early settlers in the year 3500 BC. I'm not gonna read too much of these numbers. I'm just okay. I'm gonna read it anyway. Early settlers in the Nile, 3100 BC. You got the hieroglyph script developed and stuff like that. You got 27 BC, 2700 BC. First pyramids built and stuff like that. First stone pyramids built. Pyramids of Gaza built around that timeline. You know. And but on this look, it says here 2000 like that, right? 2007. But here it says that that around, where is it? Oh, that around 2200 BC pyramids. It doesn't say actually if the pyramids was, you know, if those were the first of whatever. But here it says that 2452 BC was the flood. So I'm gonna just do that separately. You got that one which I just kind of calculated and stuff like that, and you got this one which I calculated. As I said, I don't know 100% which one of them is true because Esau can play with the numbers because he's the devil. But the main thing, the main object of this video is just to disprove this whole millions of years, 65 million years nonsense. That's what I wanted to disprove actually. Okay, various ruled in Egypt, and you got, but this one, I think this one is a little bit more accurate because it says right here the Assyrians attacked Egypt in 671. You know, Nubian king took over Egypt, and Egypt's lower Egypt and upper Egypt split. You know, you have. Wait, let me go back again. Various kings ruled in Egypt. Now this is 2200 BC, right? And this one is also around 2200 BC. So it could be accurate, but as I said, I didn't really go 100% fully in this number nonsense because I don't like numbers too much. We're trying to predict things with numbers and stuff. That's not my style. That's really not what I like to do. So going back, so he said to 2200 BC, as you can see, and now I'm going over here. So it could be accurate, but I don't know. So it did say here the same. Various kings ruled in Egypt. Then you have this one, okay. Then you have these guys. Hisok, Amos. That's where Shaka Amos gets his name from. Ankhenaten, Tutankhamun, Ramses II, Upper and Lower Egypt split. You got the Assyrians attacking Egypt in 607 T1. The Persians attacking, conquering Egypt in 525 BC. You know, and then you got the Alexander the Great conquered Egypt in 332, which is, I think it's accurate if I'm correct. Yeah, and the Ptolemies, the first, his dynasty started in 305. So I think it's accurate, man. Anyway, you got the Rosetta Stone carved in 196. You got the Cleopatra in 30 BC. You know, Battle of Actium, also in 31 BC. So now you're coming up to AD. Now he AD. Oh yeah, by the way, you have here, it says late period. You have here third intermediate. Here it says Ptolemy period. You know, the Ptolemy period. Then you have the Roman period, the red from 0 AD on to 300 AD. Last use of hieroglyphic writings. Then you have the Byzantine Empire, because around here Esau probably went into the caves. Then you have the because he got chased up into the caves. Then you have the Byzantine Empire. By the way, over here you had the Greek Empire, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere here, where Alexander the Great is. Alexander the Great, yeah, here. This is the Greek Empire, probably late the period. Okay, the Byzantine Empire, and then you have this green here. You know, it says the modern era. Yeah, so-called modern era. Turks ruled Egypt. Napoleon, Rosetta Stone found, travelers explored, all that type of nonsense. And this is coming up onto to 2000 AD. So yeah, there you have it. So the Earth is around this 13,000 years old, and this over here, where it says it's around. Where am I now? Second answer is right, but the first 10 I'm looking. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, first 11. So the Earth is around, around 12,000 or around 13,000 years old. So that's it. I just wanted to break that nonsense apart about the Earth being millions of years old. If I'm correct, where is it? I can't find it no more. No, not here. Yeah, here is it. Here. So yeah, just that's what I wanted to tackle in this video. Because Esau says it's 6,000 years old, but it's not, because I don't think Esau is counting the 7 days that it took to make the earth, which are 7 years, 7,000 years, and with the 6,000 plus on with that is around, yeah, as I said, like 13,000 or um, 12,000 years. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. Yeah, Shalom. And all praise to go to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Shalom.